Ram on! Ram on! Talk about a bunch of sheep. I don't want to hear any more whining from Fort Collins. I could hear you all week. We could hear you all the way down here. I guess you don't have to plan the parade. Colorado State doesn't get into the NCAA tournament. Everybody said, outrageous, nationally and locally, outrageous that they're out. Well, they go and pee down their legs last night, to put it as nicely as I can, against North Dakota State. And people are saying, oh, well, Colorado State was so disappointed they didn't go into the NCAA tournament. They didn't come out and play last night. I checked. There were 3,300 people. So the people of Fort Collins were as excited about CSU being in the NIT as the rest of us in Colorado State. But keep this in mind, the team they lost to, North Dakota State, they go, well, CSU didn't want to play. They were at home. North Dakota State lost on a basket, or they'd have been in the NCAA tournament. So why would they be excited about playing in Fort Collins? Their coach said afterward, this is the biggest victory in, I'm sorry. This is the biggest victory in school history. And I thought, really? But let me serious up. It probably was. North Dakota State came in here and kicked a team that was 28th in RPI. It was a team that everybody said belonged in the NCAA tournament. That is disgusting. That's disgusting. That's disgusting, CSU. I mean, Larry Eustachy, you should keep your head under the pillow today that your team didn't go out and play better. Meanwhile, in Boulder, oh, the Buffs go out and win without Booker. Everybody was so concerned whether Booker was going to play. Well, they just kicked the butt out of either Gardner or Dickinson. I can't realize which one actually showed up. And the people of Boulder, now they're planning a parade route because they weren't at the game last night. They must have been doing something. They must have left town, left the county so they could smoke on the county. I wonder if people are standing on the county line smoking right now. That you, like when you have to go outside to smoke, there's always a bunch of people outside. Well, I wonder if people are standing like 3 deep on the edge of the county smoking. Well, they weren't at the game last night. By actual count, it was probably about 700 people, but there were 700 others that came disguised as buffaloes, I guess, or seats, or red seats, because there were 1,400 people. Lowest turnout for a basketball game in Boulder for CU since, I think, 2002. So nobody was concerned. CU, though, gets to advance in the CBI. It's now, they're going to the new series, CBI Seattle. They go to the University of Seattle. I thought Seattle lost all of its basketball teams. I didn't know it had a pro team or a college team, but they're playing Seattle in the next round sometime. And who cares about that? Nobody cares about the NIT. Nobody cares about CBI. If I were the two schools in the future, I would decline. I would respectfully decline. I don't want to play in your CBI. I don't want to play in your NIT. There's another one called the CIT. I didn't even know it existed. You didn't know the CBI existed. That other one, I don't even know who's in that one. But here's the point. CSU, CU went out and played well. They had a walk-on and got his second assist of the year. They went out and at least struggled on after their disappointment of not even getting in the NIT or obviously the NCAA. But CSU, that is disgusting. You can't be proud of yourself. 3 senior starters, that's the way they went out last night. Larry Eustachy now has got to move on to next year, but to lose to North Dakota State at home and lose the way you did, there's just no way for it. So let's look forward to the CSU football season. Let's look forward to the CU football season. CU's still playing, but makes no difference. Talk about little dance. There's a big dance. This is the kind of dances that I used to go to when I wasn't on the A list in high school.
Yeah.
The dances.
I can't believe you weren't on the A list.
Oh, yeah. The Catholic Youth Organization would have a dance on Sunday nights. I was there with a bunch of nerds. I'm Woody Paige, and that's my opinion. CSU stunk.